Welcome, welcome, welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining me on episode number 3. This is going to be Granny Square heavy today, and pretty much it. We had a really fun and busy couple, was it 1 or 2 weeks? Now I can't remember. My family came down from the Columbia Gorge. We do have the gremlin back here, that's Marshmallow. She's in a Granny Square blanket. All right, let's get started. Hi, let's start there. I'm Renee, also known as Monet, and this is my nest. It's actually a big mess right now. Thankfully, you can just see behind me. Let's get started with everybody's consensus. That's not the right word. Everybody agreed that this will be my ranunculus. I wish you guys could see the purples better. I do have a ring light that will be here soon. You can kind of see the purple glow in that. I'm so excited. So that will be wound up, and I will do a gauge swatch and all that fun stuff. Probably not this weekend, but when I get home. So this weekend, I'm going with my mom, her sisters, and a bunch of my girly cousins to Coeur d'Alene, and very little knitting will be done. I can guarantee it. I'm going to take my dad's socks, which here, let's talk about that. I'm going to be taking my dad's sock. This is Living in Fancy Boy Designs in the Gobble Gobble, but we will be switching that over here in a second. We drove down to the Redwoods from my house last Tuesday, so a week ago, and I forget I get car sick. So I got the toes casted on. And he has a huge foot. So we are going to 76. I'm all there. So now I can just go round and round and round, which will be good for knitting with family. I'm going to do the Magical Heel Sock by the Autumn Acorn. So basically it's ribbing on the back. It's a little bit more than just ribbing. Her pattern is awesome. She has several different versions of it. Do I remember what the sock yarn is? No. Do I remember where it's from? I'll put it down below because I said it in last week's. I will have to find the ball band again, but I'm going to switch it over to be more festive into this gorgeous, huge bag. I'm lacking on small Christmas bags. This is by the Stitching Plaza, and I don't believe she makes bags anymore. I don't think so, but funny story about this bag maker. I actually was friends with her daughter in high school, and I didn't realize it was her until after I had ordered the bag. And where had she been on? She had been on Knitty Natty from the Love and Stitches podcast. She was featured in something that she did, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I actually know you. I did her wedding photos and everything. Like, small world. I also, because I do 2 at a time, I put one of these in, I call them yarn condoms, but I think they're called cozies or ball bands. I don't know. They're stretchy, so it could do the full 100-gram skein or just minis. I just fold it in half to give it more structure. And I am knitting these. I actually had to go and get some new needles. So I tried a new one this time. I got the Addi Rockets. It's a 40-inch, and they are a US 1 or 2.5 millimeter. And I went to my local To Me yarn store, which I had not been yet to, and my mommy and I went in, and if I can figure out how, I will put some footage because it's a really neat little store, and all kinds of wool. So don't tell my husband. He watches this. I'm going to be saving up to figure out how to start spinning because I just like I like the idea of from the beginning to the end and being able to do this. All right, what is next? I'm going to be taking notes as I go so I can remember to put in um, the links down below for y'all. Socks. And then while everybody was here, I got into a washcloth frenzy. I made like 7, 8, 9 of these, and it's seed stitch, very simple. I did it on a 4.5 hook. This hook is by the Lether Co. Again, I don't think she's making, her husband was making the hooks. She did yarn. And I haven't seen anything on Instagram by them in a while. So if they are still out there, I will link them. I love these hooks. I have several of them. They're good, ergonomic, fit my hand right. But yeah, so I made a bunch of these. We used a bunch of them over Thanksgiving, and I kept one clean to show you guys. I don't follow a specific pattern. I find a stitch I like, and I go for it. Chain till I like the length, go up until I like the length. Usually I do finish with a single crochet all the way around. I think it helps hold the structure just a little bit better. I'll make sure to actually look up what stitch I used, and I'll put that in the description below for y'all. Okay, now here is the fun bit. My mom and I, for the last year and a half, have done yarn bingo. I'm looking down to the side so I can read to you the book, its prompt, and I said that backwards. The board, the prompt, and the book she read. So the first one, these are all for my mom's, her August to December. I'll link the photo down below too. Oh, Marshmallow's going all crazy. All right, so the prompt for this granny square, and I will leave the YouTube tutorial down below that I followed. This one, what the prompt was, involves a sport, and she read Beartown for that one. The next one was a fall book, and she read Wild Wicked Things. This one was the main character has a disability, and we are very loose in our prompts. And for that, she did the sirens. Oh, I showed it to you backwards. Sorry, guys. If you see any mistakes, no, you don't, because I'm pretty positive some of my puffs are 4 instead of 3. All right, the next is On Your TBR for More Than 5 Years. TBR is To Be Read Pile. And that was a Brandon Sanderson book, Rhythm of War. Sorry, they're really small pictures. I could probably zoom in so I don't have to. There we go. That's better for me. Okay, and then Thriller Mystery. And for that, she chose I Was Wrong. An Author You'd Like to Meet. And for that, she did The Devils. And of course, my photo, I don't have the author in the picture. So she'd like to meet this author. Next is a thriller mystery, and that is King of Ashes. A teen recommendation, and for a teen, she used her younger sister's teenagers, and several of them recommended The Rise of Kyoshi, which I believe is an Avatar novel. I love this green. It's so pretty. And next was Set in a State You Want to Visit. And the book was Murder on the Rocks, which I believe was a cozy mystery. So it was probably set on the East Coast somewhere. Next was actually one of our family book club books, and it is a book you read in one sitting. So she was able to read our book club book, Tea and Treachery, in one sitting. This prompt was written or takes place in the 1960s, and for that she read The Woman. It really looks like a sunflower. Next prompt was your significant other picked it. So my daddy made her read the book Nevernight. I really like this yarn. It's like a smoky, heathered white and gray. All of this yarn is scrap acrylic. Probably mostly I Love This Yarn or Big Twist. All right, next we have a rom-com, which she chose Say You'll Remember Me. Oh, I even have a posted on that one. Yay me. Next, oh, this one was a good one. This was our free mood read book, and I read this book too, but I don't remember where I put it on my board. But if you like Brandon Sanderson, oh, she had 2 Brandon Sandersons in this one. This is Isles of the Emberdark. And that's just, it's a great book. Fun square. Next, this was also one of our book club books, and it is a book you judged by the cover and didn't want to read. So that's really funny because it's a book club book. Oh, no one told me that we were sliding. Let's see if I can fix this. Okay, see if we slide some more. Where did I end? Oh, this was a book club book, and it's a book that she judged the cover and didn't want to read, which is really funny. But this was Flowers by Algernon. It's actually a really good book. Next, Strange or Stranger in the title, and she read Strangers in Time. Five or more words in the title, and for that she did Not the Witch You Wed. I'm losing light. Sorry, guys. I started doing this later in the day than I had planned. A number in the title, and for that she did One for the Money. I like using different kinds of yarn in granny squares because it's just fun. Next was Character Shares Your First Name, and this was, oh goodness, something. In Search of April Raintree. So my mama's name is April. Pirates was the prompt for the next one, and that is The Adventures of Amina El-Sarfai. Amina El-Sarfai. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. And now the next one is Plants on the cover. Oh, that's funny. So she chose Accomplice to the Villain, which is a very funny series. And it does have some houseplants on the cover. So she stretched it for that one. All right. Last line, y'all. This prompt was Sun or Moon on the cover, and she chose When the Tides Held the Moon. This Oprah recommendation, and it says Before We Were You. I have not read that one. I wonder if Oprah was good. Now you can hardly tell on this one, but this yarn and the outer yarn are in fact different. The outer one, it has speckles in it, but it's a very beige cover, so it was kind of hard. All right, next we have a Western, and for her Western she did Where the Coyotes Howl. Oh, pretty. The next one is a Christmas one. So I she has not, at least she hasn't told me she's read a Christmas one yet. So I just did Christmas colors. And then the last one is published this year, and she did My Friends, but I don't have that square here. I know I've done all the squares, so I need to go find a missing square. But that cover, it's underwater, so I'll probably actually do the 3 kids, their swimsuits. There's a green, purple, and red swimsuit. So that's probably, yes, no, that is what I did. So I have no idea where her square is, because that's what I did. Oh, I wanted to add a stitch marker to the socks. I'll do that later. So I'll put a stitch marker in. I have a whole baggie full. So we can do some fun. Keep trackers. All right, what's next? Okay, so that is that. We go for blackout. Not everybody who participated with us goes for blackout, but we do. So I'll link her Goodreads below, because although, yes, we did read 25 books, those are not all the books we read. Both of us average 100 books a year, if not more. And my dad even outreads us, if you can believe it or not. We are a big reading family. Oh, so that the little yarn shop we went to, I also picked up this gorgeous yarn. It's all kinds of moody blue and teal and white. Oh, that ring light's going to come in handy when it finally gets here. And it is a Cascade yarn 220, the superwash hand paints. And I'm going to whip up some mittens for me really fast using this. Does it have a color name? Nope. Color number 1005, dye lot 6. They are considering it a DK though, but it seems plumper than a DK to me. We shall see. So over the next couple of weeks, I had that trip. I'll be home, and then I go back up to my mom's for book club. We're going to do a gift exchange, and I'm so excited for that, because gift giving is my, what's it called? Like, it's what I enjoy to do. Is my love language. Gift giving is my love language. I like to think about and give people things. Oh, my tummy just growled. I'm sorry if you heard that. I'm wondering if there's anything else. Nope. We are going to do our ranunculus cast on New Year's Eve. I'm still trying to decide. Do we want to do like a live get together on, I guess I could just go live either on my Instagram or on YouTube. I don't know which would be better. And do like a little cast on party. Maybe we could do a Zoom cast on party. I don't know how to do that. I'll have to phone a friend for that one. And then bingo starts the next day. So Stash Down Bingo, you can go to my Instagram and screenshot and print, or if you don't want to, I can email this to you. It's literally just a picture. So like my ranunculus is going to count for my sweater, and it's been the longest thing in my queue. So one project can count for 2 squares, but it all must be stash yarn. So if you're making plans, get your stash before New Year's Eve. Get it into your stash before New Year's Eve. And then I really don't think I have much other going on. Nope, I don't think so. I'm trying to decide if I want to go back and do my mom's other 2 book bingos that she has, but then to keep it in board structure, we'd have to do one more, and we already decided we're not going to do one right away in 2026. Maybe we'll do like a spring into fall one versus 2 in 1 year. I don't know. But also, what would you use to combine for the connecting color? Would you do like a cream, a black, a white, a variegated? Let me know down below. And yeah, because I really don't know with all the different colors. Maybe I should do brown and like, or find like a linen color to represent a page, like the page color. Oh, that's what I was going to say. I have been reading. Here, this is one of my favorite I don't know if it'll flip it around for you guys. It says, I'm not a bookworm, I'm a book dragon, is one of my favorite things. And then I also got a Christmas book, to rom-com to read. I don't know if it's good or not. I'll let you know. I do have a Goodreads and a Storygraph that I keep updated. So I'm going to start this one, take it with me on my girls' trip. And I just finished Dungeon Crawler Carl. Which one are we on? The 6th? The 5th or the 6th? We have one more before the newest one comes out. And oh my gosh, was stuff bananas. Bananas. Like, I really didn't think things could get more crazy, and they did. So if you are looking for a good series to listen to with your significant other without little ears around, listen to this series. I mean, I'm sure reading it is fun too, but Jeff Hayes, the narrator, is phenomenal. Phenomenal, phenomenal. All right, I am going to say goodbye with that so I don't just ramble at y'all. I'm going to attempt to put in some little photos, collage, vlog, I don't know, styles here at the end. Today is the 2nd. This will be going up on Thursday, so the week of the 15th, be looking out for another one, probably on that Thursday as well. I'll be recording in a new spot though, because I'll be up at my mama's. So you'll get, oh, maybe I can get Mount Hood in the background. She has a view of Mount Hood from her deck, but I don't know if I'll want to record out there because it's a little cold and windy. And you really wouldn't be able to see Mount Hood anyways because you'll be focused on me. All right. I love you guys. Oh, if you haven't, please like and subscribe. I'm almost to 100 subscribers already, and that makes me really happy. Maybe I'll do a 100 subscriber giveaway. What do I have that I can give away? Oh, I'm going to Coeur d'Alene. Maybe they have a local yarn shop, and I can get you guys a treat from my fun trip. That would be fun. Yeah, so 100, I will be gifting something. Love y'all. See you soon.